The Dike sprung a leak. January 20, 2016. The dike has sprung a leak. And there is no little boy to put his thumb in the hole until help comes. This was a children's tale not long ago. It is not so often read anymore, but it applies to the situation your world finds itself in at this time. The great majority of people are still blissfully unaware of what is going on, or perhaps not so blissfully, since to them, the chaos seems overwhelming. But for those who read our messages, and who have access to what is now being called alternate sources of information, there are numerous hints appearing every day that indicate a growing stream of new information. As these stories continue to unfold, they will form a new tapestry of understanding, and its pattern will soon show your long-awaited New World Society in its infancy. Take heart. You all must remember how rapidly infants tend to grow. There are new technological advancements being released every day now. New discoveries are being made in your heavens, under your seas, within your earth, and in every area that you are studying. Daily there are new things being revealed that were for long times held in deep secrecy. Old paradigm business models are falling apart. Now, the chicken littles of your world are busy yelling about falling skies at the top of their collective lungs. And if they succeed in their efforts, something like that is possible. But they have a couple of things that work against them. For one thing, they have been spreading disinformation for so long that their words are hardly given credence as they once were. Their network ratings are in the tank, as they would put it. For another, they are working against a tide of consciousness, adopted and spread by you, and aided and magnified by us. This last you have made possible by accepting our teaching and the energy it brings. You have accepted the teaching of love long enough to discover that it is far preferable to hate and fear. Hate and fear give one's energy and power over to what one hates and fears. It has taken lifetimes for you to awaken to these things, and you will not give them up now. Know this: the little things that you do in each moment that make you feel good, that help another to feel good, that improve someone's day or their lives, have a far-reaching effect that you will never know. But each of those acts, words, and thoughts raise the tide. And rising tides raise everything in their path. This is a vast ocean of energy that is being added to moment by moment. You are adding to it. We are adding to it. And as most of you are aware, the cosmos itself is adding wave upon wave of rising energy to this thing which we will call Earth's evolution, certainly mankind's evolution. Now there is a thing about building energy. If one lets it go on its chosen course, it can reach its destination rather peacefully, like a river. But if it encounters any sort of blockage, it will build until it overcomes that blockage. And this is not always peaceful. As another has told you, this is not philosophy. This is physics. There are those who are working daily to try and bring the future to you in ways that will avoid as much discomfort as possible. There are also those who insist on trying to stop the incoming tide at any cost. We suggest that the prudent will align their thoughts, prayers, and efforts with the former. Holding one's thumb over the end of the garden hose till it bursts, well, it can be messy at best. Now, having discussed all of that, let us say that you have made far more progress than you even suspect. And we would point out that by far the greater number of you are contributing by your own internal changes. These seem to you to be unimportant, insignificant. But these, friends, are far and away the most powerful and indeed the most needed. Continue. And then continue. Continue until your world has become the image of what you have dreamed it to be. Because it will become what you dream it to be. So with that, we will bid you a rather abrupt good day until next we speak. Blessings to you all. Channeled by Ron Head. RonAhead.com